Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of the series Making Peace with Your Ancestors. Today we are going to work with episode number 5, the receptivity. Welcome everybody for the next episode of the series Making Peace with Your Ancestors. Today we are going to work with the episode number 5, which is called the receptivity. Okay. Before starting, for people who doesn't know me, that are going to see this video for the first time, my name is Maria Saiz, and I've been doing SRT for 17 years, and since 2020, I've been working with the transgenerational system, this system that is called Opening the Power of Your Family Tree, that had been was revealed to me at that time, and I've been working, teaching, and working on myself first, then working with clients, and then teaching, and then had been a really good work for many people. Also, I wanted to announce that I have SRT for SRT practitioners. I have a class level 1 coming in July. And for people who doesn't know anything about SRT, who doesn't know anything, how to work with the pendulum, how downsing, I have a class coming up also in July. So if you are interested, just please let me know and send me an email, and I will send all the information required. You can go to my website as well, and all the information is over there. Okay. Okay, so as I said before, this is the episode number 5, the receptivity. We had been working with 4 episodes before, the last 4 months. The first one was the acknowledgement, second one, the permission, the third one, the opening, and the research last month. And this month of June is the receptivity. There are 11 steps, okay, 11 episodes. Those 11 episodes are interconnected. Okay? It's happening in the moment that we open the family tree to do clearing, happening in the moment that person gets the session. Okay? In that moment, and that's a particular time that we dedicate to the ancestor, all these 11 aspects show up. Okay? We are divided in order to understand better, to go in detail each one of them, but they are actually interconnected, and they are present in any healing work that we do with the ancestors. As usual, 4 steps in the episode: why a new moon, understanding the receptivity, the meditation, and clearing the toxic loyalty at the end. I'm not going to explain the new moon, why we use new moon, because it had been explained in other chapters and other episodes. So if this is the first time that you come to and see this video, please go back to the other videos and then you can understand why we use and we take this time of new moon to do the clearing, okay? Also, you can see the videos any moment. We use full new moon because it's perfect. The energy is really perfect to work and to do clearings. But if this is your first time seeing this, please, you can go and play your video, any of the 5, anytime that you want to support your work and to do your own healing. No problem at all with that. The receptivity, I think for me, is all of those steps are important, of course, but this is really important because if we are open to the process, we receive all the information and the healing. You can do many healing, many clearance, but if the person is closed, if the person has any belief system that are blocking, there is no receptivity, right? We are antennas, our body are antennas, and we're connected with the universal source. We are connected with universal energy. We can call it spirit, we can call it high self, many names we have are out there to name, giving some specific identity to that connection that we have with the source. Because we are antennas, we are here to receive, and had been proven already in the some researches have been done that the pineal gland is the one that helps you to connect with the source and get information. So if we are completely open and receptive to the process, we are receiving everything. I have clients, for example, they come, they really want to, but they have a lot of blocking to believe, to integrate. They are guessing all the time. Even though I do 2 hours, 3 hours doing the cleaning with them, nothing is going to happen because the person is not open enough to let that information, that healing come. And other people are coming, and in one session, it will be completely done. Everything is done in one session because the person is completely receptive. Okay. Now, the receptivity is a feminine manifestation of life. It's an energy. It's a feminine energy. Why? Because there is no action there. It's related with the intuition. Is connected with the let it go of control and let yourself be guided. Okay, so that's the feminine manifestation in our life. We live a lot in our daily life with the masculine energy, the energy of action, doing, controlling, moving forward. All the time we are pushing ourselves and pushing other people to do things. So this society train us to be in action all the time. And even though it's good, action are good, we don't give it time to receive, to be quiet, to be. And we are receptors of information. We are receptors of energy. So if we just get a little bit of quiet and trust our intuition and let it go control and be guided, then the feminine energy, which is really strong, take over, okay? And as I said before, doesn't matter if we believe or not believe in this world or any other spiritual world. It's not about believing. It's simply to observe what happened in the process. Actually, it's good when you approach this work on the ancestral work or any other work with ancestral or any transgenerational system or any healing process with your open mind, meaning neutral, to prove if this work. Because it doesn't make any sense if the work is not given to result. We want results, correct? So, but the best way to approve that is to come completely open, completely receptive, completely flexible, so we can observe everything, what happened before, during, and after working with ancestors. And I'm talking about sessions, classes, and so on. Because people manifest the symptoms before they get the session, physically, mentally, emotionally, before they take the class. Meaning that in the moment that you put the intention, you are open there, you are more receptive and start getting a lot of information from them. Now, the energy of this feminine energy is what we call the energy of life, which is pure love, pure in terms of neutrality, okay? Pure in terms of fine energy coming from the source, no love as an emotion, okay? That's completely different. So when we allow the energy of light, the energy of love, the feminine energy to manifest it, we start receiving the information from the lineage, and we are more in the state of do not judge their action, because we all human beings, we all make mistakes, and we do the best that we can do in the moment with that consciousness that we have, with the environment that we live in, with the circumstances that are there in that specific moment. So receive, be open, do not be afraid of whatever comes to you. This is just information from your lineage, and just take it without judging their action. Okay? So now we can go and do the meditation. And I will invite you to sit comfortable, trying to put your feet on the ground and your back straight. Try not to cross your legs and close your eyes. And let's take a deep breath in, releasing the air slowly, and allow yourself to be here, to be in your body, to release any tensions, physical body, on your thoughts or emotions. Dropping your shoulders and relax. Let's take another deep breath in, releasing the air slowly. Collecting yourself, putting your attention inward to help your mind to leave the distractions outside of yourself. We can notice the vibration in your body and your different areas, tingling in your hands or feet. Just observe and let it go. And then take another breath in, releasing the air, feeling more and more relaxed. Now I want to ask you to think of a situation, challenge, or desire that you wanted to manifest today. So you will have this in your mind during the whole process. Helping to focus your energy exactly where you want it to be resolved today. You might have many things in your mind, but I just want you to be one. Now I want to ask you to visualize your family tree behind you. Okay? If you don't visualize the family tree, that's okay. What's important is to acknowledge that behind you, your family tree is always there. And around your tree, you have your ancestor, all the ancestors from the 20 generations. Sensing your back, any feeling that you might have. All the ancestors for your mother's side are on your left side. And the ancestors from your father's side are on the right side, behind you. So do not force anything, just let the vision come to you. Stay there for a few seconds, observing if you see or see something on your mind, or feeling a sensation in your body, or perhaps a particular emotion comes to you. Now I will ask you to start walking around your tree and around your ancestors. Observing every detail. Observing the roots, trunk, branches, elements, leaves, animal, flower, fruits, anything that might be part of the tree. Something that kept your attention. And also, observe the shapes and the faces of your ancestors. They might present themselves in the form of energy or present themselves in their physical body. What is important here is their presence, not the way that they present themselves. Keep walking around, observing the details. You can even recognize what kind of tree is your family tree. And every time we see and do this meditation, the family tree can come in different shape, because every time is a different intention. And every time you get a different information. Now go back to your initial position and turn around and see the tree and ancestors in front of you. Stop there, stand there, observing your tree and your ancestors. And see how they can start approaching to you. Each one of them start approaching to you and stand in front of you. It might be few, or it might be all the ancestors from the 20 generations. Let the vision come to you. Do not try to control with your mind. Now that you have all of them in front of you, you are going to repeat the following statement. Yes, I now recognize all of you, my ancestors. Yes, I now recognize all of you, my ancestors. Please, I ask you to show me. Please, I ask you to show me a symbol, image, or object that I really need in this moment. A symbol, image, or object that I really need in this moment. Thank you for all to be here. Thank you all for being here. I am ready, open and receptive to receive. I am ready, open and receptive to receive. You will observe that from your ancestors, a symbol, image, and object start coming, approaching to you. That symbol, image, or object represent what do you need today. Observe without judging. And see that that symbol, image, of object reaches you and is deposited and is placed in a particular part of your body. That symbol, image, or object reaching you and is placed, is deposited in a particular part of your body. Let the vision come to you. That symbol, image, of object is the missing piece you are waiting for. is the missing piece that you're waiting for that is connected with your intention today. Observe your feelings, thoughts, and sensation in the body. If you have not received anything in particular today, you will receive it in a few days after this work that we are going to do today. Now, with gratitude for that wonderful gift, even you receive it today or not, I want you to turn around and give it your back to the tree. Now, take a deep breath in and breathe slowly out while repeating, yes, please, thank you. And when you are ready, you can open your eyes. Okay, so let's start with the clearing, okay? Let me see if everybody's connected. I did the work before, the prep to work before for the group. I just wanted to check that everything is good. Okay. Okay, so let's ask permission to open the family tree. We want to ask permission to your ancestors for each one of you here and myself to open the family tree for the father and mother side for each one of you, to clear the intention that you have in your mind during the meditation. We humbly ask permission to open the family tree for each one of the participants here, to clear and heal the intention, the challenge, or the situation that are causing any kind of blocking or situation in your life or in your family life. We understand that everything is in loving and perfect order, and if the permission is not granted, we will give thanks and wait for another time. Yes, please, thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Yes, had been given the permission. Usually the permission is granted, but we have always to ask. Okay, do not take it but for granted. Always ask if they are allowed to open the family tree. Perfect. Okay, so let's start with the first one. Let's find out where is the first ancestor, okay? Well, the first ancestors is in the last generations, which is the generation from the 15 to 20. Oh, way over there. That's the first one that show up. Let's see what happened here. Okay, so it's the mother and father side. They said the mother side. Can you tell me what is the generation? 16. So mother side, 16. So it's a female or male? It's a male. So we are going to ask the number. The number is between that range, the number that we have here. So let's find out what is the first number. 9. What is the second number? 9. What is the number 3? 6. What is the next one? 6. That's interesting. 9966. And what is the last one? 3. Very interesting. 99663. Okay, so let's start. And let's find out the areas. Okay, so for people who doesn't know what I'm doing, the loyalty, which is the urge to do repair the conflict of our ancestor or repeat the conflict for our ancestor, can be jeopardized. That conflict can jeopardize 12 aspects. Okay, we put it in 12 aspects, 12 areas. In other words, 12 areas that the conflict of the loyalty are jeopardizing the each one of maybe more than one of the areas. Okay, so let's find out the first one there. Okay. So we are going to see any other aspect about that are part of the work. Let me see something else. Okay, so I see that is witchcraft and shamanism is included, meaning work with blood energy. Not necessarily, they can be work with esoteric aspect. Okay. Okay, so let's see, is there anything else? Anything else here? Murder. Something else? No. Okay. Let's find out if there are any other areas compromised. No, that's the only one. So let's go to the conflict with this specific ancestor. What is the conflict? Very important. I didn't mention before. The ancestor that we got is going to be the representative of your family tree. Okay, then not might be directly the one that bring all this conflict. I mean, suffering for the conflicts and injustice, but it's the one that is in charge of bringing that energy, bring that information in order for us to clear. Okay, because we're working in groups. For working in groups, it's really difficult to go to each one of the ancestors for the participants. So we call one representative to bring all the information. When we do individualization, that's something completely different. We go exactly to the family tree for the person to find out the ancestor involved. Okay, so let's see what is their conflict. Career. And career is the transgenerational wound. We call it the transgenerational wound that we got from the family, we inheriting from the family. What that means, meaning that probably the career is compromised. There is some blocks in the career or some repetition of what they did before. So we are trying to do it now, or the work that they have been doing, because the work they have been doing in the past is, we already know, is directly with witchcraft and shamanism. Okay, so meaning that probably the energy that was managing there was a little low energy vibration. And that energy is here in the morphogenetic fields and might affecting our career right now as a healer. This is really interesting that coming today here, okay? Okay, so let's see what, and had been doing for generation by generations, carry on that energy and that conflict. And that's why we call it transgenerational wound. Why? Because it has been carry on from generations, okay? Okay, so any other, yeah, there is another part here, which is the name, okay? Same, similar, or partial name. So you might have similar name of that ancestors that was involved with this. Let's see that it's a spiritual work, because it doesn't matter what was done or what kind of thing, it was always spiritual, because it still has to be with the physical, it's beyond that, right? So the name is repeating, the same name, similar name, or partial name, and that also a transgenerational wound, because the transgenerational wound of the name, we bring all the information from that specific person, and then we are naming by an uncle, or by a father, or by a mother, or my grandfather. So what happened is that I bring that energy with me in my name. So that, just for you to know, I think I have mentioned this in the classes and in sessions, always trying to clear your name, okay? Whether you know that it's copied from somebody else or not, okay? Just in case, okay? So definitely there is a name here involved. Now, this is very interesting, it's coming to me. The name also in these specific things can be the name of, if you are in the healing path, can be the name that you're using as a business. Okay, so that also is good to check. If the name that you're using as a business right now in your healing process has this dense energy and needs to be released, okay? Okay, something else here in another conflict that happened? Yeah, crime. Suicide, homicide, or crime is suicide. So suicide was happening. Something else? No. Okay. So when do you decide to take over that loyalty, that toxic loyalty, the conception there? Any other information here? And the 7? Any other information? No. Let's find out people involved. If you have any soul relationship with person or people, other people involved in the family. Twin flame. It's a soul relationship has twin flame. Twin flame. Okay. And let's go to find out there is more blocks. Conditioning. Agreement. Contract. Mazes. Something else, no. Okay, perfect. So we are ready. Thank you so much. The ancestor 99663 and 99,663 for bringing this information today to clear that those loyalties that involved all the information that we just saw, involved the area number 9, which is related with spiritual work, witchcraft and shamanism, and everything that we got today. So we are going to ask the spirit to please clear the family tree for the mother side of the participant here. Clear, heal, and family tree for the mother side for the participant here, with the intention that they already set in the beginning, that are causing any discomfort or jeopardize the well-being of the person and the family. I'll ask you, please go to the mother side and check that tree from the root to the top of the tree, and go through the root, all the root, trunk, leaves, branches, dead flowers, fruit and fruits, animal, dead animal. You find anything that is blocking the flow of life in that tree. Also, I wanted to ask you to replace the sadness, victimization, suffering, conflict, struggling, fear, frustration, negativity, abuse, as invisible loyalty that had been created to do the lack of harmony and order in the family tree for the mother's side. Please, thyself, clear, heal, transform this tree into a beautiful, conscious, loving, joyful, prosper, balanced one, and with a lot of peace, where the order and harmony are established in each one of the members of the family tree, especially the person, the participant here today in the meeting. So they can feel completely protected, loved, and overall free of any loyalty that are jeopardizing their intentions set in the beginning. Yes, please, thank you, and yes, please, thank you. Okay, any other solution? Any other solution? Colors. Colors. Something else? No. Any gift that they are receiving? Humor. Humor. That's nice. Thank you so much, Ancestor 99,663, for this beautiful gift. Each one of the participants here received it with love and respect. Please, I self-download it to their system so they can express it. Incorporate, express, and embrace them, and express it consciously every single day of their life. Just be thank you, and just be thank you. Any gift that this ancestor is asking, they say no. Perfect. So let's keep working on the 15 to 20 to see there is another one. Let's see, there is another one here. Another ancestor. Okay, there's another one. Where is it? Wow, jump from the 16 to the first 4. Okay, so we are keep working with the mother, or we are going to work with the father side. Usually it go in order, but for some reason jump, meaning we went first to the root, and then now we go to somebody else in the first 4 generation. Let's see which regeneration we are going to work right now. 12. I'm sorry, generation 4. What is the number of the ancestor? Ancestor number 12 is a female. Okay, so generation 4, generation 3, ancestor number 12. Generation 3, ancestor number 12. Perfect. So can you tell me, please, what are the loyalty areas? What are the loyalty areas? Children. Karma. Okay, so it's children, which is number 5, and karma. Let's see, there is other aspect on those areas. Yeah, children. That's it. And about karma. What aspect of karma? Karma in self. That's it. Okay. So what are the entanglement, conflicts, and injustice? So there is some kind of abuse. Can be rape abuse, can be physical as a rape or physical. Can be emotional torture as well. Okay, any other conflict? No. That's it. And can you tell me all the people involved? Over soul relationship over soul. Any other people in the family involved? No. Any other blocks? Conditioning, contract, what else? Knots. Let's find out what kind of knots. Social knot. And it's expressed in an intellectual way. Okay, so social knot is when the child stay trapped in the family dynamic, meaning the child didn't have the opportunity to interact with others, okay? Either because the child was knowing the condition, didn't have the support to do that, or when the child was overprotected and the family just, embraced it and didn't let the kid to breathe and to see what happened out there, okay? So when that happened, also, the family had specific ideas about life, belief system. For example, the family can be having this belief system about racism, okay? So the kid believe completely about what the family said because they don't have connection with the world out there. And the kid cannot develop their own common sense or their own opinion about social interaction, okay? So then the kid will blindly repeat the same position, socially speaking, from the family that usually are really rigid, okay? And it's go to, all the situations social. It can be discrimination, it can be anything that the family have like a strong ideas about. And this kid, the way that this knot is projecting is about being intellectual, meaning the person just believe in this, that idea, that belief are the correct one. There is no flexibility here. And the person believes that have the right, might be tending to criticize other or dismiss everything that the other people said. Okay, so we're feeling that he owns all the truth in life. That's the way that this knot is projecting. So that might happen to you or not, but the information is there. So better to clear it because it's not have been manifested right now. It might be manifested in some point, maybe the next generation. Okay. Okay. So and let's see. So we are ready to do the clearing. I thank you so much for this information, ancestor 12, because it's completely connected with the other one. I can see the line with the 99,663 with this one, which is number 12. Okay, completely connected. Okay, so I'm going to ask the spirit to please clear and heal the family tree. Family tree for each one of the participants here. We are working with the it's number 12, right? Yeah. We keep working with the mother. Okay, we keep going with the mother side. So I ask him myself, please, to clear and heal the family tree for the mother side, specifically the ancestor number 12, which is the representative, come and bring the information for these people here. With the intention of that, and the intention that it's been set before during the meditation. So anything that is jeopardizing the intention, the desire, the resolution of that challenge, we wanted everything to be clear right now. So I want to ask you, Hazel, go to the mother side of each one of the participants here and start checking again from the root to the top of the tree. Go all the way to the to the root, trunk, branches, leaves, dried flowers, root fruit, animal, dead animal, everything that is there right now that are blocking the flow of life of that specific tree. So the mother side. I want you to please replace the sadness, victimization, fear, anger, frustration, depression, anxiety. What else? Negativity that are coming to me. As an invisible loyalty that has been created for the lack of harmony and order in the family tree, the mother's side. Please clear, heal, and restore this tree and transform this tree into a beautiful, healthy, luminous, conscious, prosperous, loving, and peaceful one, where the order and harmony had been established in each one of the members, especially the people who are here in the meeting today. So each one of them can feel completely loved, protected, guided, and overall free of any loyalties today. Yes, we thank you, and yes, we thank you. Any other solution? No. Gift received from the 12, freedom. Something else? No. Nice, beautiful. Thank you so much, number 12, for bringing this gift to each one of the participants here. They are receive this gift with love and respect. Please download it to their system so they can embrace it and incorporate it and express it in a conscious way every single day of their life. Yes, please, thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Any gift coming from that the 12 is asking for? No. Okay, perfect. So let's see, there is another one. In another answer, they say yes, another one. Wow, we have 3. Okay, so it's we keep working with the mother or is a father's side? We're working with the mother's side. So let's see what is in the 24. It's another female. Okay, 24. Mother side 24, female, 4 generations. Let's find out the loyalty area, compromise, health. Something else? Health. Karma. Okay, so it's number 6 and number 12. Anything else? No. Can you tell me number 6, what other areas? Health. Health? Oh, no. It's pets. Somebody here have pets? Probably. Pets. Listen, they are the healers of the house, right? Pets. Okay. So, something else? We have ancestral trauma. That's the first thing that show up. Usually, yeah, ancestral trauma. Okay, and how about then karma? Anything else in the karma? Just karma. Okay. What are the conflict, entanglement, and injustice related with this? Merit and debts? Something else? No. That's the only thing that show up here. When the participants decide to get these toxic loyalties, conception day, other people involved, uncles and aunts, something else, any of the people involved? No. And any other blocks, contract, something else? No. Okay, so we are going to do the clearing and then we can go to the ancestral clearing, ancestral trauma, because it's needed to be done today. Perfect. So thank you so much for this information. 24. Ask Spirit to clear the family tree for mother's side. We'll keep working on this side for all the participants here. Of the intention that they had been set in the beginning. please go to the tree again and start checking from the root to the top of the tree. And go all the way, the trunk, branches, leaves, flowers, fruit, anything that is not healthy, anything that is blocking the flow of life in that tree. Also replace the sadness, victimization, fear, abuse, negativity, struggling, as invisible loyalty that had been created to the lack of ordinary harmony in the family tree for the mother's side. Please clear, heal, restore, and transform this tree into a wonderful, beautiful, loving, joyful, prosper, conscious, and peaceful one, where the order and harmony established in each one of the members, especially in the life of participants here today. So they can feel completely protected, loved, and overall free of loyalty that are jeopardizing their intention. Just be thank you and just be thank you. Okay. Any other solution? Any other solution here? Color. Colors. We have to check two colors here. Okay, gift. Gift the ascendant. Creativity. Beauty. Something else? No. Okay, so thank you so much, 24, for those gifts. Each one of the participants here received them with love and respect. Please high self, download it to their system so they can embrace it, incorporate, embrace it, and express them consciously every single day of their life. Yes, we thank you. Gift to the 24. No. Okay. So let's go to the 13 with the ancestral trauma. Of course, because we are in the group, there's some aspect of the ancestral trauma that we cannot do because it's not individual work, but we are at least to find out what it is and to clear it, okay? And it's related with the 24. Okay. So what is where it coming from? Is unsolved conflict from the present time, is actually an ancestral calling. Sometimes people get physical symptoms, even though they are not have any diagnostic, because their ancestors are calling them, and that's the message they receive, and they're receiving the whole body feeling sick sometimes, or family problems, a lot of stuff that come out. It's just a calling. Let's see which one it is. Or is ancestral trauma. It's actually very interesting, coming from the 24, but it's no ancestral trauma. That's what gave me like a weird response in the beginning. I didn't know what coming. Is an unsolved conflict in the present. So you might have a present conflict that has not been resolved. Okay. What I'm saying is conflict. There is an ancestral conflict, meaning something that's been repeating itself. Okay, this is one thing. That's not the one that we are working right now. We are working with some conflict that you could have that had not been solved. It's belong to the present, belong to this life, here and now. Okay, we handle around 4 or 5 conflicts all the time. We never be without conflict, because conflict are problems. And we're here to solve problems, okay? So we are constantly have as simple as I need to fix my car. That's a conflict. Oh my God, I need to fix my car. I don't have time. I don't have time. Or I need to do something. I need to go to the doctor, but I don't have time to go to the doctor. These are a small conflict, right? Here, what is telling me is something that can be simple or can be something heavy, but it's belong to the present. It's not connected with the ancestral trauma, okay? And it's given to you through, I mean, the information is coming from the 24, but it's not connected with that ancestor, right? So in that case, we are going to find out when was that conflict created, okay? So we're going to the timeline, and we are going to find out, well, it's a recent conflict. It's from today back monthly a year, something that has not been solved, okay? We can even find out what month of that year was created. In the beginning of the year, I mean, at the beginning of the year, we are in June. So it's around June, May, June, July last year, around that time, okay? Okay. So in that case, we are going to find out the area compromise here. What is the area compromise? Has to be with home. What else? Home or children? Children. What else? Okay, so it's children again. Let's find out the area number 5. If we have the same, because didn't come up, it was the area number 5 come up from the 12, but not for the 24. So let's see what areas. Have to be with creativity. Solve something in a creative work, okay? Creativity is not only related with art. It can be anything in life that we come up with creative ideas to solve the conflict. That is jeopardized, it's blocking. So the idea have no flow to get the result of that conflict. Need something else? Have to be with the inner child, creativity, inner child, and something else. And each children as well. So 3 areas, okay? Creativity, inner child, and children. The child in yourself or in connection with the children. Okay, okay, perfect. So let's go and find out the entanglement. What is the entanglement? Incomplete grief. Something about different languages, different nationalities or language involved. What else? Addiction. That's it. Incomplete grief, something about nationalities, languages, and addiction. Okay, so when we already find out when the conflict was, around a year ago. So we are not finding look for that. Other blocks involved, repetition. Okay. And something that I'm missing, which people, there's other people involved in this. Children, descendants. Okay, something about this now. If the conflict is not solved, that might become generational, because it's like a little thing we are not able to fix, so it's going to be bigger and bigger and bigger, and then of course it will pass to other, okay, especially to the descendant. That's what's coming here. Children again, there's something about child and this descendant. Any other people involved? Babysitter. Oh my God. This is really interesting. Now, because we have pet before, remember pets can be your kids. Okay, so just open your mind in that respect. Okay, it can be something about pets as because it's connected with your inner child. Okay, perfect, that's it. Okay, so we are going to do the clearing for the ancestral trauma, which is basically the same thing, just little wording differently, less slightly different. So we are going to ask the spirit, please clear and heal the family tree. We keep working with the mother side, but right now it's a conflict that is individual for the person, It's not related, it's not related directly with no ancestral trauma, but it's something, a conflict had not been resolved. In connection with that intention that they said in the beginning, I want you to go again to the family tree for the mother side and start checking from the root to the top of the tree to find out any connection with that conflict that had not been solved in the present, even though there is no ancestral connection, might be something slightly there. So I want you to check anyway. Also, please replace the sadness, victimization, fear, duality, suffering, as invisible loyalty that had been created for the lack of harmony and order in the family for the mother's side. Please, Hazel, clear, heal, restore this, and transform this tree into a beautiful, glorious, loving, joyful, conscious tree. With the when the order and harmony had been established in each one of the members here. And please clear and help them to solve this conflict that show up. So all the loyalties, clear all the loyalties that help them to solve, come up creatively with a solution to that conflict. So they can feel empowered, protected, loved, and free of any obstacles or loyalties at this moment. Just be thinking, just be thinking. Okay, let's see the 24 have more gift for you. Wisdom, willingness, flexibility, creativity again. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for those gifts again. Please Hazel download it to their system of the participant. They receive it with love and respect. So please download them so they can embrace them and express them in a conscious way every single day. Okay, so is something else? No. Is something else? No. And there is something else here, another ancestor, and hidden ancestor? No. Perfect, so we finished. But before going and close the family tree, let's find out the colors, okay? Colors and twin and family, soul family. Sometimes we have to do the research for soul family, sometimes we don't have to. Let's see if the color needs to be applied. They say yes. Okay, what are the gold? Beautiful. So apply the gold color to seal the work that we have done today. Thank you so much. And then see what percentage we need to do. The soul family, they say no, 0%. Have been clear? Yes. Okay. So now let's close the family tree. Thank you so much, Ancestors 16, 12, and 24, for bringing the information being as a representative of the people that participating today. The representative of that information, their own family tree, bring the information so they can have been clear the loyalties for the intention that they set in the beginning. We appreciate your help and to be here with us today. We all represent the past, you all represent the past. They, the participants, represent the present time. This is their time here and now. Thank you. You all important. You all are important, but you represent the past. Yes, it's close. Okay, perfect. So that's all for today. We work with 3 ancestors. It's a beautiful work that we did. And now we can see each other next month, July, for the episode number 6. So big hug to everybody. Take care and see you. Okay. Thank you so much again for participating today. We will see each other next month for another episode of the series Making Peace with Your Ancestors. See you soon.